What's good, gamers? It's your boy ThatKidZ-yt. So, as you can tell, I'm in the playoffs. I'm gonna start the game because I can ramble on about what I'm gonna do in today's video as the game's starting. So today, I'm gonna act as though I am an announcer. I'm gonna turn the volume up on my mic a little bit, and I'm gonna make it fully seem as though I'm like an NFL. Alright, this is a warning. This is how the mic quality and audio will be all game. Gotta make it a little bit louder so it sounds a little bit more professional. And yeah, we're gonna be getting right on into this game. Something like blah blah blah, it's first and 10, talking about like performance of the year and stuff like that. Like, it's gonna be an interesting game. As you can see, the Philadelphia Eagles have Barry Sanders off the best performance he's had all year, and the opponent has a 97 DK Metcalf, which is going to be a very fast card. So what you want to see is a matchup between Dante Jackson and DK Metcalf all game. That's going to be an interesting matchup to see. The Los Angeles Rams are starting with the ball. Philadelphia Eagles has chose to defer, and they will receive at halftime. And he gets tackled around the 30 after returning it. Usually people don't return it, but he decided to, and it went okay for him. First and 10, Los Angeles Rams ball. I wonder what the defense will come in formation here to see if they can stop the Los Angeles Rams' spectacular passing game. Chase Young on the edge rush. That'll be interesting to see all game, as he is one of the fastest and best rookies this year, and will most likely win Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year, as a sack on the first play by Fletcher Cox. What a veteran, always in the game, always helping those Eagles get the sacks, get pressure on the QB, and in this time he just got a good sack on Josh Allen. Josh Allen having one of the best years of his career as well. After a while of just being a mediocre QB, he is now starting to take on his own and do really well in the NFL. It will be interesting to see him in the future play, as he throws a short route that ends up getting him the first down to the 43, a pass for 21 yards. That was a good one, I can't lie about it. That was a beautiful pass. Okay, he looks like he's in a running formation, and the Eagles defense is noticing that and looks like they're going for the blitz. They do a rush, and he ends up passing it, and he throws it perfectly on the dime. A 19-yard pass to Robert Woods. The Eagles defense is preparing for a long game of getting those short passes, but also paying attention to that Bo Jackson, because if you let him free, you're not going to do well in this game. Bo Jackson locked up for a loss of yards. An interesting play call, losing 5 yards on a pass. So you definitely don't want to lose yards when you're playing against the Eagles, because that's a risky game for second down. There, it makes second down a lot harder when you're at second and 15. Eagles defense is watching Bo Jackson here, but they don't think he's gonna run it. He decides to pass it, and that formation has been ran a lot all day today against the Eagles. And the Eagles are not too happy to see it. That was a good play though. And now he is going to be, the Eagles are going to have to watch that all game because computer does not cover it. Just had to get that out of the way. 5 seconds to go on the cell clock. Will he hike the ball in time? It looks like he is going to. 2-1. Oh, he just barely got it off. It's covered. It's covered, and he caught it for a short pass of 4 yards. He's 5 for 5 so far. Perfect passer rating so far in the game. Waiting to see a pick by the Eagles, hopefully, but I guess we'll see. As he runs with Bo Jackson, and it fails miserably. He's now probably going to look to pass on 3rd and 6. Where will he go is the question. Presumably his special Robert Woods on 3rd and 6. Now 4th and 3. They are going for it. Interesting. Usually people in the NFL don't do that. He went for it, and he failed, as Sam Mills got him off the cut, and he only gained 1 yard. He was 7 for 7, but he still failed. And now he has paused the game. Not sure why he paused the game. Usually in the NFL you can't pause the game. And my opponent has quit. He quit. He literally quit. Usually in the NFL people don't quit. So this is very interesting. I'm not sure what to announce now. He quit. I mean, let's go. Apparently if you fail your first drive in the playoffs, you just quit the game. That's how you do it, boys. Alright, well, we're gonna get into the second game, also doing the same thing. Announcing the gameplay. I mean, not sure why he just quit, but okay. Let's get on into it. Alright. Here we go with the Eagles matchup. A lot of players you really want to see in this game being DK Metcalf at wide receiver, QB being Michael Vick, Barry Sanders at running back. He's gonna be elusive. He's gonna be a player to watch in this one. And if you aren't paying attention to that Andre Johnson, he might just snake you for a slant or something. But you always got to be prepared for the special streak with Zach Ertz that always ends up in a solid first down usually, or a solid 5 to 10 yard gain. As you could see, the Bears have Mitchell Trubisky and whatever the other guy's name is, Davius White. The Eagles are looking for pretty much a better record in this one, so hopefully they can pull through. As the Green Bay Packers have Mitchell Trubisky. Interesting choice of signings to the Packers. As the Packers decide to go for a surprise onside kick that the Eagles recover, and they touched it first before the 10 yards passed, and it's a first down Eagles. Pretty much in almost field goal range right to start the game. But the Eagles have been known for their one-play touchdowns all year. Everyone's been talking about it. The best team to get one-play touchdowns, they just throw it down and ends up going deep. It's just too good of a play as he throws it to DK Metcalf and it is almost intercepted. The Eagles are going to have to watch for that one later on in that matchup. Don't want to be throwing a pick right away. Eagles got saved on that one. Now with the Eagles looking at 2nd and 10, 3 minutes and 56 seconds to go in the first quarter. What will they do? Oh, they're looking at Barry Sanders, and that looked like a lot of interference to me, but didn't get called, and it is now 3rd and 10 with the Philadelphia Eagles having the ball again. The Eagles are looking for a good matchup to hit this ball on right now. They're definitely not looking at Andre Johnson, but they are looking for at a touchdown if they do throw it to Andre Johnson, which they will, and it is going to be inside the 5 yard line. On 1st and goal, what will the Eagles come up with to beat this defense of the Green Bay Packers? It shall be interesting to see. The Eagles are usually good inside the goal line, so I'm not too concerned about it as the Packers get a lucky stop on 1st and 10. Well, 1st and goal, now it is 2nd and goal. The Eagles looking at the same formation. This is interesting news to me that they would go for the same formation, but it ended up working out for the Eagles as Barry Sanders runs right down the gut and gets the touchdown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Interesting way to start for the Packers. Doing the onside kick. Really risky move. And oh, wow. What a change of events. The Eagles are going for 2 on their very first drive in the playoffs after getting a touchdown. Just going to go for 2. Seems a bit disrespectful as Michael Vick throws the ball to DK Metcalf, and Metcalf catches it, giving them an 8-point lead. Early start. Interesting style. But it's worked out so far for the Philadelphia Eagles as the Green Bay Packers. Scantling on the return. How far will he get to? He returned it to the 20. He would have been better off just letting it go through the end zone, but he decided to return it, and I mean, maybe he tired out the Philadelphia Eagles just a little bit. Here we go on 1st and 10. Packers first start with the ball. They're going to go with a screen to Johnson, which only gives them a solid gain of 2 yards with Dante Jackson on the tackle. Crazy start to the NFC Championship for the Philadelphia Eagles. They're not playing any games in this, but it quite literally is a game that they're trying to win. Here they go. Sam Mills with the user. Looking at number 17 there. Covered him. Oh, and that's a pick by the Philadelphia Eagles. Dante Jackson going all the way back, hopefully for the pick 6. He might just get it, and he showboats on his way in. Should have been a taunting penalty if it was the NFL, and he scored. The Eagles are now up a 14-0. Now the question is, will they go for 2 again, or will they just take their solid 1 point and take a 15-0 lead? And as you can see, they're in a 2-point formation. They are going for the extra 2 points. They want to make the 16-0 game, and they have done so with a Michael Vick beautiful pass to Andre Johnson. The Eagles are now up 16-0 in the NFC Championship playoff game. The Packers defense looks like an awful start, and their offense was just foul to see. And the Eagles have decided to kick it off deep, still not going for that onside kick that the Packers showed them in the first drive. And he returned it to the 28, a pretty solid gain. The Packers going on 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. What will they come up with here? Hopefully not another pick like last drive. That would be scary to see the Eagles up 24-zip to start the game, or something zip. And he runs with Eddie George, getting a really good gain of 14 yards off a surprising counter that the Eagles were not expecting. Now the Eagles are really looking for Eddie George here, and they again get a good rush of about 9 yards. And the Packers are starting to get some momentum that the Eagles do not want to see. The Eagles are going to want to try to stop Eddie George here. And now it is a pass. When the Eagles expected a run and they almost got the pick, it was a very close pass. And the Packers are moving down the field, sliding like nothing's in front of them. Eddie George again with the handoff. He's going to fumble soon probably, but there we go with a 8-yard gain. 2nd and 2. What will the Packers move here? This will be interesting to see. Will the Packers go with another run? Will they go for a deep pass? I guess we'll see. As the Eagles go for a little bit of a blitz, and they cut it down the field to Devontae Adams, who's been catching a lot of passes this year, as it is 1st and 10. 10 yards to the touchdown. The Eagles have got to be a little bit scared here. As Chase Young tipped his hands, but he did not get the pick. Defensive ends should probably not be in coverage, but he was. Clearly did not have the hands to catch it, but he did deflect the ball where it would have been a touchdown if he was not there. So, beautiful defensive coverage by Chase Young. As it is looking like a run again, the Eagles are getting prepared for a run, and it is a handoff to Smith Sr., and the Eagles stop him with 4 to 5 yard gain. The Packers are looking at a 3rd down and 5, and the Eagles are trying to get their playbook to work for them, which is for some reason not working. And now they have went into a formation. It looks like it could be a run here, it could be a pass. The Eagles are unsure of what's going to happen, as it looks like a screen to the running back. It's a double screen, and the Eagles stop him. Sam Mills with the tackle, as a loss of 1 yard is now 4th and 6. We've seen early on that the Packers are not afraid to do some trick plays, do some special plays. The Packers looking at 4th and 6. The question is, will they go for it, or will they take those 3 points? Those 3 points could be costly in this game. NFC Championship, 4th and 6. What will the Packers do as the beginning of the 2nd quarter has started? Let's see what the Packers will do here. This could cost them the game if they fail this, but if they achieve this, this could be the reason they win, as we shall see. And they fail it on 4th and 6. He's going back to the Eagles ball at the 7-yard line. Now the Eagles are really hype on that sideline. You can see them jumping around. 1st and 10, what will the Eagles do? It looks like they're running up with Barry, and they got a loss of 1 yard, I'd say. 2 rushes, 1 yard, 1 TD for Barry. His stats aren't looking too beautiful in this game from how he's been playing all year. It will be interesting to see how the Eagles will go about this game, since he has been stopped so far today. As Barry Sanders is looking for a handoff. Oh, and Michael Vick with the keep, and he again does not get many yards. The Eagles are not looking too good on offense here. It's quite scary. But again, those Eagles are known for that deep ball, so I mean, on 3rd and 10, would you risk throwing that pick for a deep ball? I guess we'll see what the Eagles decide to throw up. As they see Barry Sanders wide open, Michael Vick throws a dot to him. 30-yard pass all the way to the 37. The Eagles are now getting some hype on their sidelines. I'm not sure why I had an Australian accent there, but it just happened. The Eagles are again looking deep, but then they see nothing, and Michael Vick sees Barry, and he throws a pick right over Barry's head. Barry's still looking for that ball. He's wondering where it went as it was going right down into his hands. Now the Eagles defense watching Eddie George after last drive's performance. He is a player to watch in this one. And Sam Mills gets hit on Josh Allen, and he throws it incomplete. Josh Allen was not prepared for a blitz there, and Mitchell Trubisky was not ready for the blitz there, and caught him off guard as the Packers are looking for a screen to the running back again, and Dante Jackson is not playing any games as it's a loss of 1 yard for the Packers. 3rd and 11. What will the Packers measure up on this play? This could again cost them the game if they fail on this drive. It could be a crucial game for them. Eagles could be getting some points on the board as it's incomplete. Almost was picked by Dante Jackson and a few other Eagles. It's 4th and 11 at the 26-yard line. In the NFL, most teams won't go for it here, but it looks as though the Packers are going to go for it in a surprising event. 2 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the first half. I'm not sure what they're doing here. This is a really risky play by the Packers as they throw it, and it's incomplete to whoever he threw it to. Mitchell Trubisky 5 for 11 on the game, not looking too good as the Eagles now get the ball inside the 30. And I mean, their offense has been hot all game almost, and they are going to throw it to Barry here. Michael Vick with the pass to Barry, getting a first down right away. Going to the 2-minute warning. This is where the Packers need to come up with a game play to stop these Eagles. If the Eagles score here, it could almost be locking up the game. It'll be locking up the first half for sure if the Eagles score here, as the Eagles run it with Michael Vick for a 7-yard gain, and they are now at 2nd and 2 inside the 10. The Packers should be scared right about now, because this is not looking like a good game for them, as Barry Sanders runs right down the gut for the first down. It is now 1st and goal inside the 4. Minute 20 to go. The Eagles should be letting that clock go down a little bit, not wanting the Packers to have a chance to score in the first half. So unless the Packers use their timeouts, I could see the Eagles grinding this down as far as they can before they score, because you don't want the Packers to have time to score. As you can see, the Eagles 1st and goal there, waiting until that clock is at a solid 1 before hiking it. A minute to go in the game, and Komet scores a rushing touchdown. I'm not sure if the Eagles wanted to score right away in that first play, but it will be interesting to see if that affects them, with the Packers now having 58 seconds to score and come back and possibly have a good start into the second half, even though the Eagles will start with the ball. And he almost throws a pick. Michael Vick failed 2-point conversion. They are still up 22-0. And oh my god, the Eagles are kicking an onside kick. This is weird with the 20-point lead. Minute to go in the first half. You don't think they'd do this, but they did it. And the Packers obviously recovered with 56 seconds to go inside the 45. Will the Packers have a chance to score here? This will be interesting to see. The Eagles with an interesting choice there, and they decided to do an onside kick, pretty much giving the Packers a chance here. And oh my god, Sam Mills fell down on the field, and Dante Jackson with the pick. The Packers are caught off guard as Dante Jackson, the little beast himself, has picked another ball in this game. He has 2 picks now. It is literally insane what he has done. Remember, the Eagles are known for their one-play touchdowns. With 40 seconds to go, could they do it? DK Metcalf has been known as the beast to catch the deep ball, and Michael Vick has thrown it to DK Metcalf, and Metcalf caught it. Metcalf going all the way. It is now a 28-0 game, and the Eagles look to be going for 2, trying to steal a 30-0 point game. This is wild. I knew the Eagles could always measure up their one-play touchdowns, but man, that was insane. I can't believe I saw it. Usually you just see it on the TV, or like another person announce it, you're like, wow, I couldn't imagine ever announcing something like that. Then you see it as the Eagles decide not this time to do an onside kick, but to kick it deep with 37 seconds to go, not wanting to risk the Packers scoring because they got a solid lead on them. And again, if they win this game, they will be going to the conference championship. The Eagles do not want to risk that for a game that really doesn't matter, as they've already pretty much locked it up. They do not want any risk going into their conference game. They don't know who they're going to play yet. It will be a mystery until they get there. As Chase Young on the blitz, and he hits the QB, and Bobby Bell with the pick as Mitchell Trubisky was not ready for the pressure. 38-0, Eagles with the ball inside the 15, 25 seconds to go in the first half. If the Eagles score here, I pretty much say this game it's over, man. It's over. If the Eagles score on this drive, this game is just not looking too good for the chances of the Packers, as Michael Vick goes for the run and gets nailed after a 4-yard gain. Now, I know it looks like they're going for the score, which, I mean, I'm not too surprised with. They got 18 seconds to go, 2nd and 6. What will the Eagles do? Oh my, a screen to Barry. Doesn't go anywhere. They lost to 5 yards. And now it is 3rd down and 11. 14 seconds to go. The Eagles are still looking for that end zone. Now, the question here is, if it gets a 4th down, do you think they'd go for it, Joe Buck? Yeah, I think they might, honestly. I think they just want this team to quit as soon as possible. They're like, man, I don't care. As Vic throws it right to Ertz, and it is deflected by the Packers. Michael Vick, 5'9", 5 for 9 with 136 yards passing in this game. He almost went for his first pick of the game, which would not have ended good for him, as it was inside the goal line. And a 4th and 11, Joe Buck, you were right, as the Eagles are going for it with 11 seconds to go in the first half. What will they do? He throws it to Darren Waller, and he drops it. Should have been the easiest catch for Darren Waller of his career, but he drops it. And I have a correction to make. Michael Vick has 1 pick on the game. It would have almost been his 2nd on that previous play. But now, with at the 14-yard line, 7 seconds to go, Packers, can they measure something up here to get themselves into the game, or is this game over, Joe Buck? Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's over here. I mean, 30 points to 0. I mean, that's not too good looking. Yeah, I have to agree with you there, buddy. It is not good looking, as Packers throw up a screen, get a 1st down, and then they call a timeout with 1 second to go. The Eagles are looking at them like, what the hell are you doing? 1 second, why not just kneel it and then go into the second half with maybe a little bit of hope? As you do remember, at the beginning of the game, the Eagles will be receiving the ball to start the second half, so the Packers should be scared about that. This is a team you do not want receiving the ball, especially after having such a monumental lead, as Sam Mills runs right through the gut and sacks Mitchell Trubisky. He has 1 sack and 4 tackles on the game. He wanted to end this first half with a good stat on the board, just in case the team quits. He is looking beautiful out there today. I would not want to be standing on the other side from Sam Mills. As we are getting ready for the second half kickoff, never mind, the Eagles apparently do kick it off. I have to make a correction here. The Eagles do kick it off. The Packers will have a chance to start with the ball and hopefully make something on their first drive. As it could be pretty much the game, because all the Eagles do is have to run down that clock. Here goes Valdes-Scantling with the return, and he gets to the solid 24. Would have been better just letting it roll through the end zone, but got to take that risk once in a while, don't you, Joe? But yeah, that's for the best, man. You always got to take a little bit of a risk. I mean, losing 1 yard or gaining 20. I mean, you got to do it, man, right? As the Packers on 1st and 10 at the 24, they are going to be looking for a pass. The Eagles have locked up everything, and Scantling with a lucky 26-yard pass, a perfect dot by Mitchell Trubisky. The Eagles are just looking like, man, we should have signed that guy. But now the Packers, in mysterious fashion, got him from the Bears, as Sam Mills is going on the blitz. Mitchell Trubisky not sure what to do. Make sure to throw it away to Scantling again. Scantling breaking tackles, getting the touchdown. It is their first touchdown in the whole game. It is now a 6-30 game. Will they go for 2 is the question. The Eagles look like they're lining up for it. 2B going for 2, and the Packers are in field goal formation. Who knows if they'll pull up any tricks here as they take that point. It is now 30-7. The Eagles are blowing them out still. They're going to have to do a lot more than one touchdown to come back in this game. As they're going for the onside kick, they're trying to get back in early, not messing around. Troy Vincent running in, and Landry picking it up after Troy Vincent fails. The Eagles got the ball now inside the 50. Again, they are a really good team at being in the one-play touchdowns. Will they pull out a one-play touchdown? Here is the question. The Eagles look like they're lining up to hit Metcalf again, or Andre Johnson if they get lucky, as Michael Vick throws it to Metcalf, but it gets picked by Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods running back the Eagles, making sure not to let him get that 6. That was interesting, as the Eagles are like, damn, that play finally didn't work for us. Now we're going to have to come back on defense and try to stop Mitchell Trubisky, as he's not very happy that they are losing, and he is very aggressive right now. And Sam Mills hits on the quarterback before he can hit Scantling. Yet again, Sam Mills is like, yeah, that's not happening on my watch. I am the best defender in the league. We are not playing those games. Get out of here, Mitchell Trubisky. You suck. Now Sam Mills looks to be in coverage as though he knows it's not going to be a run already. He's covering Scantling, making sure nothing happens. Sam Mills on the coverage, and Scantling caught it but out of bounds. Incomplete pass, 3rd and 10. Let's see what the Packers will come up with on 3rd and 10. Should be interesting. If the Eagles score next try, if the Packers fail here, is their game over? We will see. I think it might just be if they fail to score here, as it is a pick by Bobby Bell. Threw it right to the defender. Not sure what wide receiver he was looking for, because that was an ugly pass. Eagles inside the 30. Bobby Bell's 2nd pick on the game. The Eagles are looking for revenge after their last pick. Michael Vick is not excited, as you can see him walk out there with purpose. Nothing but purpose. Him and Metcalf are on a mission, as Vick sees the pressure, gets out of the pocket, sees Barry Sanders downfield, and throws it deep to him, and he catches it for a 30-yard pass to the end zone. Barry Sanders with a beautiful catch. The Packers are just stunned by what just happened. A one-play touchdown. The Eagles throw a beautiful dot. Michael Vick is looking really excited as they are going out for 2. Doug Peterson is playing no games. Michael Vick is not happy. Now this is where the Packers don't want to be, because you got Vick in open field and he runs in and he fails. He got to the inches but just could not convert. As now you see the Eagles kicking an onside kick. They are not playing any games here except for Madden 21. As they recover, they do not recover the onside kick. The Packers got it. It looked like the Eagles had their hands on it, but they unfortunately did not. And now we will see what the Packers can measure up when being down 29 points. Do the Packers even have a chance here? I would say no, but I guess we'll see. They'd have to measure up a lot by Mitchell Trubisky. Can't be running the same plays all game like it's been doing, as Scantling has been covered by Sam Mills since then. And now it is a perfect pass for 30 yards to Scantling, as Sam Mills was right in his face. I'm not sure how he caught that, and I'm not sure any Eagles player or Packers player knows how he caught that, because they should have been picked. As they come out on 1st and 10 inside the 20, what will the Packers come up with? They are known as further red zone threat. This shall be interesting, as Chase Young is getting pressure on Mitchell Trubisky. Goes for the hit stick and misses. Now Landry getting the hit stick on Mitchell Trubisky. Fletcher Cox picking up the fumble, then pitching it back to Landry, who got the fumble, and Landry getting to the 32. Beautiful recovery by Fletcher Cox and then pitch. The Eagles have taken this game, and I don't think the Packers will ever come back. As you can see, Michael Vick's stats: 2 touchdowns, 165 yards. Barry Sanders 3 carries, 5 yards. DK Metcalf 1 reception, 64 yards. Andre Johnson 1 reception, 37 yards. As it looks like the Packers are starting to go back to the locker room. Are they gonna quit? In the NFL, it's very rare you see a player quit. The Eagles have won in beautiful fashion, back-to-back games, and they are now going on to the conference championship, which you will have to come back to the next YouTube video to see what happens there. If I win, it'll be uploaded on my YouTube channel. Don't forget to tickle that like button, subscribe, hit those post notification bell if you're new, and obviously subscribe if you're new. And as you guys can see, 9-2, can we win that conference game? Check out my next video to see. Peace.